When it comes to people's opinions of you, you just mentioned you don't care what people think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
Have you always been like this, or was there a time when you did care about people's opinions of you?
50-50, like I always had a nonchalant attitude, but I make a person feel like I don't give a fuck, but I dead ass give a fuck. Like it'll fuck with me. Like I used to let what people say, like I used to let it fuck with me really bad, but it just came to a point where I had to realize, who gives a fuck? Shit, like, at the end of the day, I have to go to sleep by myself. When I'm crying, I got to pick myself up. When I'm mad, I got to figure out how, when I'm down bad, I got to figure out how I'm going to get back up. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, who just give a fuck? Because people going to say what the fuck they want to say.
You said a point. Was there an actual turning point, or was this a gradual progression in life when you went from caring to not caring?
What you mean? Can you...
Okay, some people, they have a turning point in their life where they go from caring to not caring, almost like the flip of a light switch. And then sometimes it's a gradual progression in life from caring to not caring. It's a slow progression that they go.
Oh, it was a slow progression for me. Like, it took a lot for me to get to the stage of not caring. Like, it took a whole lot, because somebody can say something on my Instagram, and I just feel like I got to say something back. Now, sometimes I might slide it in a little bit, but it's rare. Like, I really want to say something, I end up either blocking them, but I got it on my Instagram where only people that follow me can comment under my post, because I find it that the people who wasn't following me, I always got something to say. How the fuck you always got something to say and you don't follow me? So that means you typing my name up, clicking, then going to the picture, then oh no, that's too much. I'm gonna help you out, because that's toxic. That's so toxic. You doing all of that? Oh no, you gotta go. So that kind of helped me doing it that way. But if I find them saying something, I just unfollow, like make it where they don't follow me so they can't even say shit.
Why don't you just have the option where no one can leave a comment?
I did have it like that at first, but nah, I do still have people who support me and love me, and I want them to be able to show love when they can.
So in essence, do you want just yes people around you?
What you mean?
A whole bunch of people that'll just say yes to everything, that is just always positive?
Yeah, definitely. I don't need no more toxic shit in my life. Like, when I notice somebody, like, even with friends, like, a lot of people be like, I know they probably like, oh, she fake, she lame as fuck, because I don't even give a person the option to explain it, so, like, I just cut you off, like, and I'm not gonna text you and be like, man, fuck you, I'm done with you, like, I ain't doing it. I'm just gonna stop text. I'm gonna stop coming around. I'm not gonna reply. Like, they're just me. Like, I'm gonna make sure you straight, but I don't have time for that talk shit. I went through that too much through my whole life, and I'm only 21.
Having yes people around, though, is that a false sense of reality?
What you mean?
If everybody's just yes, if everybody's just positive, is that a false sense of reality?
I be feeling like it. I be like, somebody gotta be faking this bitch. Somebody toxic in this bitch. Everybody can't be positive. And most of the time, that's what it be. Like, everybody be having a motive. Everybody be, I just don't trust people. People be weird as fuck. But if you give off a good vibe, I keep you around. If you do one little thing that make me feel like you just ain't right, I ain't fucking with you.
You don't trust people. There's not one person in this world you trust.
Nah, I trust myself. Shit.
You honestly trust yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some people that don't even trust themselves.
I trust myself. I ain't gonna say I just don't trust everybody. It's just like, I always keep it in the back of my head, a person can fuck me over. That's all. Because every time I put my trust and my love and my loyalty in a person, they just always show me, like, why I shouldn't have fuck with them like that. I fuck with people harder than they fuck with me every time. So I give other people that really fuck with me, I get them a hard time. I don't try to get them a hard time. It just be like, I just done got fucked over so much, I don't really know what to do. Like, I try to give people a chance, though.
What about your parents? You trust them.
Yeah, I trust my mama. Yeah, I trust my mom. It just be little shit that you do, Mom, that be pissing me off, but I trust them.
Siblings? Trust your own siblings?
Them motherfuckers bad, I don't know. Yeah, I trust them. I don't trust my daddy.
Why not?
That nigga a hoe. He just ain't right. Like, he just need help. I love my daddy. He just need help. Like, shit, he just need help. Like, he just toxic as hell.
Now, when it comes to caring about another person's opinion of you, sometimes, and I think you kind of mentioned it, I think you mentioned crying or something of that nature, but when it comes to caring about another person's opinion, it can lead to health issues. It can lead to a certain level of stress. It can lead to anxiety, depression, worst case,
You're right.
suicidal thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever faced any of these obstacles when it came to caring about another person's opinion of you?
Mm-hmm. I went through that last year. Like, it was to the point, is this one person, like, their opinion mattered the most to me. Like, let's say I go get my hair done, and he would just, he'd be like, come here. Who did your hair? Man, that shit ugly as fuck. Like, why you let them fuck you up like that? Like, he'll do shit like that. He'll be like, oh, I'ma call them. You gotta get that shit fixed. Or he'll be like, what he'll say? Oh, why you did this like this? This shit ain't right. Why this? You know what I'm saying? Like, just always criticizing me. And that really took a toll on me. Like, it got to the point where, like, I couldn't eat. Like, couldn't sleep. Got little as fuck, skinny as fuck. And sometimes, like, I'm better at it. And I get so stressed out or worried or concerned, I won't eat and shit. But it's not that I don't want to. Shit, it's just like, shit, if I ain't hungry, I ain't gonna eat.
A loss of appetite.
Yeah, so, and I really think it be stress. I overthink too much. I just be thinking too fucking hard about everything.
Do you want to say who this person is?
Oh, no, but if he watching this, he gonna know who he is.
This was a significant other at the time?
Yeah.
How much weight did you end up losing?
It's not like no dramatic shit. But I got little as fuck. Like, I was like 140 and I went down to like 120. Mm-hmm.
What did fans?
Yeah, they noticed everybody. Girl, you getting little as hell. My mama would even say like, you need to get yourself together. I don't know who stressing you out. You getting little as hell. Like, you could tell my arm was skinny as fuck. Like, I even posted the before and after pictures on my Instagram. Everybody like, damn.
You end up getting the weight back?
Mm-hmm. You don't see all this.
How'd you do it?
And then I started taking like weight gain supplements and stuff.
Did you end up cutting this person off as well?
Yes, and my life got so much better after that. I had to find myself again. I had stopped making music and everything. It took me a whole year to find myself again. Like, that's my worst feel. Like, people always say, what's your worst feel? Losing myself. I had lost myself. I couldn't even make music. I ain't know what I wanted to do in life. I was just everywhere. I ain't think I would. Like, when I first started rapping, even though I ain't have shit, you couldn't tell me nothing. I knew I was better than all the hoes that could have been in the room with me. I don't give a fuck if the bitch got 1 million followers, the blue check. I just knew I was harder than that hoe. Like, my hair could be fucked up, that bitch bad as hell designer, and I still feel like I'm the shit. Like, but he took that away from me. Like, I wasn't that person no more. I just started feeling like I want this, I needed that, like, all type of shit, but I ain't on it no more.
This was an ex-boyfriend.
I don't know what to call it.
When it came to the stress and all this sort of thing that was happening to you at the time, did you ever see a professional about it?
Not at that time. I had started, one day I was just like, maybe I need to try therapy. Like, I used to do that shit in middle school and shit, but That shit didn't used to work. I used to get tired of trying to go in here and tell somebody my problems and the bitch don't know how to help me. You just want to say, oh, I need you to tell me. So I started doing therapy, like, when did I do it? I did a couple months ago. And it helped me a little bit, but it's like, I just still felt like the bitch wouldn't understand me. So I just like, man, I fucking just figure this shit out myself. I just be wasting money. Like, I'm spend therapy. You gotta keep spending money on that shit just for a motherfucker not to get you. And then it be short period of time. They be trying to rush just to get that money. Like, hell no. Like, I could do this shit myself.
Was there a thought on seeing another therapist?
Yeah, I thought about it, but something like my first mind just like, girl, you'll be okay. You'll figure it out. I felt like it's more so I needed to be spiritually connected with I needed to get in tune with myself. It wasn't even about nobody else. Nobody couldn't help me but myself. So I just started meditating. When I started meditating, I like Palo Santo, I like sage. I'm into, like, a lot of people don't know this, I like crystals and stuff. I like a lot of shit like that. My mama, she's call it witch stuff, voodoo. Like, a person that don't know about that stuff, they gonna be the first to say, oh, that's voodoo. Oh, that's evil. And it's bad that the world teach us that that type of stuff is evil whole time. That's how you raise your vibrations, and that's the most happiest I ever been. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why I ain't right. Like, I ain't gonna say I ain't happy, but it just be times where I just ain't right. It's because I don't need to meditate no more. Like, I used to take my time out today, go outside, meditate, all type of shit.
When it came to this therapist that you saw, was there medication involved at all?
No, definitely not.
And how many sessions do you think you had with this person?
We probably did like 3 to 4 sessions. I stopped after that. I would just waste my money.
Something you had to pay out of your own pocket or health insurance takes care of?
Out of my own pocket.
You had health insurance at the time?
Yeah.
They wouldn't cover it?
I mean, it was more so, I don't think she was taking it that way because it's Corona, like, we was doing virtual. You get what I'm saying? And then I don't like people in my business, so she a therapist outside she's not even from the U.S. Like, when she taught English, you get what I'm saying? Well, she don't even stay in the U.S. So it wasn't no way I could be face-to-face with her anyways.
And why'd you stop the meditation?
I just don't be having time. But I can't even say I don't be having time. I don't know. I feel like the devil, he knew where I was going. Like, I was getting so good, like, getting in tune with myself. I was doing better, happy. And it just like, every time the devil see when I'm doing good, he tried to take me back in doing negative ass shit, dumb ass shit. I'm going to get back into it, though.
You mentioned the devil here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow religion?
Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah, I believe in God. I mean, I don't go to church or nothing. Like, I grew up around a religious family, and I seen what religious people do, and pastors and bullshit. I'd rather not go because dumb people be bullshit. I'd rather just know God myself, keep my Bible with me, read, I do it that way. Long as I know God, I haven't been going to church and he protect me and he made sure I'm good. So that's all that matters. As long as I got a personal relationship with him, that's all that matters.
What were you raised as?
Well, my dad's side of the family, they Jehovah's Witness. My mom's side of the family, Christians.
Certain denomination on your mom's side?
When you say that, what you mean?
There's the Church of the East. There's Oriental Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, Roman Catholicism, Protestantism, and then there's subs under Protestantism.
Shit, I don't know about all that. I just knew them folks were just church. I don't know. I ain't even really go. I ain't never go. Grandma be mad because I don't want to go to church. I don't know what the hell them folks do. I just know my daddy folks, they Jehovah's Witness. Like, my grandma, she tried to whoop me if I ain't want to go. Come on, we got to go to the Kingdom Hall. Put your dress on. Did not want to go. Always going to sleep in there. tired as hell, it be cold in there. Then she want to give you a little peppermint and stuff, and I'm finna go to sleep right here. Got a Bible study and answering questions, like, it's just too much.
The BS that you mentioned from pastors and things that you've seen, was this on the Jehovah Witness side or was this on the Christian side of things?
Both of them. Both of them. Like, I just feel like if you spiritually in tune with yourself and God, you're great with God. But I do believe, you know how some people have a religion where they believe that it's different gods? I do believe that it's different gods. I don't think it's just one.
When you made this decision to stop going to church and stop following either of your parents, their raisings of religion, when was this in your life? What age or what grade was this when you do that? When you break away, so to speak?
Shit, I was young as hell. I probably was younger than the 6th grade. But shit, I always been the type of child, like, hard-headed as hell and can't tell me what to do. Like, if I said I ain't going, I ain't going. I'm not finna do that. So I probably was like 11, 12. I wasn't finna do that shit.
Now, what about cancel culture? Are you familiar with that phrase at all?
Yeah, like when you cancel an artist or... Child.
What is your opinion of that? Cancel culture.
It can go either way, but I think it's some bullshit because they done said a lot of people was canceled, but they ain't canceled. Them folks ain't canceled. Like, people still fuck with them. It's a lot of people that probably should have got canceled, but people don't. That shit some bullshit. The people that need to be canceled ain't canceled, and the people who canceled don't need to be canceled. That's just how I feel about it.
Being that you're a recording artist and you can voice your own opinion in music and things of that nature, does it worry you? Cancel culture.
Yeah, because I just try to pay attention to whatever I do. Most time I wouldn't even talk about religion, period. Cause, you know, people get sensitive about it. So I try not to even talk about it, but it's cool. You know, people gonna take it how they want to. I don't have an issue with nobody's religion. Like, if you believe in it, you believe in it, whatever. But I try to be very careful because I noticed that that's what matters. When you say the smallest wrong thing, you cancel. It's over with. They canceled you.
Has this ever happened to you? Have people attempted to cancel you before?
They tried. It ain't work.
Was it something you had said? Was it something you had done that led to that?
They just some haters. They just they thought that if they all attack me and say something, like, everybody just be like, oh, we ain't fucking with her, but it ain't work.
What about music-wise? Do you care what people think of you? Do you care what people think of your music, not you personally? Do you care about people's opinions of your music?
Because sometimes I be in the room with people and they might say shit like, they'll be like, you rap? And I be like, yeah. They be like, go to YouTube, because they look it up. They be like, damn, you got this many views? I'm like, listen. They be like, it's hard, but you don't think you need a rap? I be like, nah, I think I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. I just have fun with this shit. This ain't no damn designated shit like you just, oh, damn, this. No, I just having fun. And obviously it worked because, shit, I got fans and I got this amount of views, so it had to work. So I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't give a fuck.
Is there a message with your music?
Yeah. The message is, shit, I give out several messages like, shit, be yourself, have fun, and say what the fuck you want to say when you want to say it. My new music, I'm just saying what the fuck I want to say. I got advice from this one artist I met before, and they told me, I listen to your music. You need to start giving a fuck what you say. Like, if your boyfriend make you mad, say he made you mad. If your daddy did some lame ass shit, say he a lame asshole and something. Like, say what you feel. Like, people like when you say what you feel. Like, or just put shit out there. Like, it don't matter. Like, whatever people say, it ain't gonna matter. So I've been doing it ever since, and I like it.
Care to share the name of this artist?
Fuck no.
Who is your music for?
Something like somebody that I look up to?
No, who is your music for?
Oh, you said who my music
Yeah.
for? I thought you said something else. For anybody who fucking with it or anybody who vibing with it, can relate to it. I don't really try to go for a target because I want my shit to be worldwide. Like, I'm trying to get all types of people fucking with me.
Is there an age minimum to listen to your music?
Mm-mm. Kids gonna do what kids do, so, you know, kids gonna listen to me, but I don't try to make my music. I used to try to do the, like, people I used to fuck with, they used to try to tell me, nah, you can't make this type of song because you got kids listening to you, man. Fuck that. Kids gonna listen what the fuck they want to listen to at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to still be respectable and I still try to be a good figure, a good role model to the kids or whatever. But at the end of the day, what you teach your child is what you teach your child. I'm not here to be their parent. I'm finna live my life and talk about what I live. This ain't got nothing to do with them. So if they like it, they gonna sing along to it. That ain't got shit to do with me. You better whoop your child ass. They don't need to be singing that stuff. I be trying not to repost kids when they be cussing and shit to my son. I be like, man, I don't want to repost these, man.